And welcome back to another episode of Disciplined Stoners.
I'm your host, 11.
My name is Winnie,
and we are the gateway drug to
mindfulness.
And today, it's the second day at the Kind Fair, but I've been hanging with this dude since Tuesday night at the gala when he hosted and killed it and is hilarious. And Toronto knows of him from across the magazine land with the sweetest, boldest smile in cannabis right now. Winnie.
Please welcome kindest man of the year, Rich Navarro.
Oh, hi. That is like the nicest intro anyone's ever given me. Yeah. And I'm a wrestling fan, so I love promos. That was lovely.
Do you have a fave wrestler? Is that like just a horrible question because so many?
It would be generational. Like I would have to say, like when I was a kid, probably Ultimate Warrior.
Ooh, I had an Ultimate Warrior pillow. The plushie, and I used to wrestle with it, suplex it.
Yeah. And then when I got a little bit older, I would say Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Dude,
the Texas Rattlesnake himself.
Dude, the fucking Stone Cold Stunner. That shit was amazing. Remember when him and The Rock paired up for a hot sec? That was my dream at the moment.
It's my dream still to this day. All right, Winnie, you back.
Welcome back, Win. So
I brought an ashtray.
I'm out. Can you lend me
for
a second?
I've never seen this done. This is exciting.
Yeah, it's puff in and puff out, puff in, puff out.
Wow.
Combustion.
That was so impressive.
So you're a real stoner. You know that shit.
I've been smoking for a little bit.
How long you been smoking for, bro?
Jeez. I forget my age a lot, but it's around the 20-year mark now. I think I'm like hitting my 20-year anniversary.
Sick.
Now, not like, not to the degree that I smoked today that entire time, but yeah. I remember I was like 14. My homie Matt and Kyle, we skipped school and went to the catwalk across the street to smoke a joint. And I remember like not going back to school and being like, I really like this. Nice. And I think I'm gonna hang around with this for now ever.
Yeah.
Yes. That's beautiful. So you knew right away, love at first sight.
It was love at first puff.
There's nothing like your first high. I was on the beach for my first high. I found it kind of a little bit later, early 20s. And it was like I was seeing 3D things in 1D. And I was like, it was the first time where I was like, whoa, this is an illusion.
That's the best feeling when you're like, that's so cool. What drew you to it? Like, since you came later in life, like what drew you to like?
We were doing a play. We were started as actors. Well, she's still acting. I was fully shifted to music in this, but it's we were doing this shitty play in Trout Lake, and this guy was outside like, I'm Bud the Oracle. If you guys ever need any great weed, hit me up. And he had business cards. And one day we tried to go to the PNE, which in Vancouver is like the CNE.
Yep.
And it was gonna cost like $200, and we were like 21, and that shit was such a stretch. So we're like, fuck that. Let's call that crazy weed guy Bud the Oracle.
Yeah.
And we bought a dime bag and went to the beach, smoked with towels over our heads.
Yeah, we were
I was
romantic. Very scared.
That's adorable. Absolutely, like the two of you just
we ended up having like separate like trips kind of for the first time. Like Ev went off into this like little sand island and just like don't know what you did.
When you're having that moment and you just like, I call it drinking it in, even though like you don't really drink.
Yeah.
But you just like you feel it all coming through you. That's super. Oh, yes. So
what does weed like do for you?
I've been smoking so long. Like for me, weed does everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Want to have a really cool Friday with my homies playing some video games?
Yeah.
Bring weed.
Yep.
Want to go take my dog for a walk? My little dog Mary Jane, who is the most adorable dog in the world.
Who you have on your phone?
Yes.
I love that.
I know.
Do you call her MJ ever?
We call her MJ all the time. Her
on.
full name is Mary Jane Watson.
Of course it is.
Because I'm really nerdy. I love comic books. I love Spider-Man. So I loved having that like double entendre of like Mary Jane and then Mary Jane Watson.
Yeah.
But yes.
Spider-Man Homecoming. How'd you like it?
I loved it.
Fire, right?
We loved it
Fire.
too.
I am a Marvel stan. I love the movies. I love watching that. I love all of them. I will rewatch them. Anything that brings you joy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they sneak so much in there. They put so much like dense quality in their movies.
And that's what you loved about comic books. Like when you could go back and read something that you'd read 3 times already and go, shh, I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yes, to go back
Yeah.
to your question about like what does weed do? Like it does everything, right? There's not a day that goes by that I'm not consuming something or some format. So yeah, I have such a like close relationship with it. You know, I've seen the good that it can do in people, and I've seen people benefit. So really, for me, it's like it's a love relationship.
I love
Yeah,
that.
us too.
Dude, so you have it close to your heart, right? And me and Winnie are always chatting about this interesting thing. Beautiful chef Jordan Wagman over here. What's up, baby? Like, what has been your observation with the plant going legal? Because there's so many. This is such a room splitting conversation. Sometimes some people, you know, were thriving in the legacy days or whatever, how illegal or how it shifted or how we're digesting it. What has been the process with you with such a deep, heartfelt connection with weed? Obviously, being part of a great company doing super cool things in the legal space. Like, how has that been watching the transition?
Well, I also come from the old world, right?
Right.
Like, I like to say I have a nice legacy resume. It's a good way of putting
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
And so I'm very much like Switzerland, sort of on the topic, where
Yes.
I think
Love that.
legalization is absolutely amazing. I think that the fact that we can have moments like this and we can sit together in the open and smoke and have conversations and just celebrate the industry, I think that is beautiful. It's stunningly beautiful.
And you meet dope people through
You
this
meet
thing too.
dope people who
like
you smoke dope with.
A tunnel of dope.
Yeah. Do I think like everything is perfect? No, but like, you know, the legal weed industry is 4 years old. I think we can all think of ourselves 4 years into our cannabis journeys and like, I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
And
fuck.
So giving that opportunity for the industry to keep growing, to learn, to get better, I think that's a really cool challenge. Like something that I'm trying to do it every single day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I ride the fence where
I
I'm
love
like,
to hear that. I love to hear that.
Things could
understanding.
get better, but this is really rad already.
It is. Yeah. We got there yesterday too. We were shitting on the industry for a hot second.
we caught the little negative bug for a sec.
We all drink a little bit of haterade.
Yeah.
But then we realized we talked ourselves back into like gratitude.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is actually pretty incredible.
It is.
Like, and you know, you don't get these every day, right? When you're here at the Kind Fest, it's like, fuck, this is sick. Like, you're here front and center, you're being brought together, but sometimes, you know, when this isn't every day, it has its you know, weight to it. But
there are hard days. Like,
in anything.
yeah, what we do isn't easy, right? We're like creating something brand new, right?
Yeah.
Not like the product's not brand new, but like the way that we're doing it is a first.
Yep.
So, you know, it's hard work, and you gotta love what you do. You gotta really love weed. Like,
What is your day in, day out? May I ask that in terms of working with?
I don't have like typical days because I work a lot with bud tenders, right?
Right.
Like, you know, there are days where I could be shooting video content when we're doing, like, we did a series on terpenes. There are days where I'm at my desk and sending emails like a normal, boring human being.
Yeah.
Then there are days when I'm in store. I'm just in dispensaries talking to bud tenders, like finding out what people are actually talking about, what is happening in the streets.
That's what's up.
Right? Those are the best days. One, like, love going into weed shops all day.
Yeah.
So
And
fun.
Two, love buying weed for people and just leaving it.
Ugh.
That is, you're an angel.
Yo, it's goals. That's career goals. Like,
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
true.
I know. I think the first time that we had a party where we were like, there were like a bunch of joints rolled up, and we were just like, anyone have any joint whenever you